Okay, this video is to help people who maybe are less familiar with using Google Slides, just some basic information. So here's the template for your assignment. You'll see that anytime there's text, you can edit the text by clicking on it, and there's a box. So in this case, you can put your name, okay? You put your own name, your dream vacation, and then write the destination that you want to go to. Now, a couple things to know about text boxes is you can change them if you want. Like, let's say you wanted to make that, all straight, or you want to make it bigger. You can highlight the text and make it smaller or larger, depending what you need. You can also change the color of the text if you want. Just make sure that if you do pick a different color, this is not a good color because you can't see it. So if you're not sure, black and white is always a good contrast, especially if you have lots of colorful pictures, okay? And if you wanted to make this bigger, you could. It's up to you. If you like to center a text, all you have to do is highlight it and go to the side here where it says align and center. If you can't find that, you can also go to format and say align, and it'll say center as well. If you feel like you're missing any of the toolbars, double check that you're not hiding the menu by clicking there, and you should be able to see all the toolbars. Okay, so that's changing font size and changing font size or color, etc. if you need to do any of that. Oh, and if you ever are making a text box, you can click here and make another box where you write stuff. If you want to go back to having a cursor or mouse, you just click here. Okay, again, if you ever need text or anything, you have to click on the actual text in order to see the text stuff. You'll notice when I'm not clicking on the text, it disappears, but as soon as I click on it, it's back and I can bold, etc. Anything I want to change. Okay, that's it for formatting font. The last thing I'll point out is if you do decide you want to do bullet points, so let's say here you didn't want to write a paragraph, you just want to do bullet points. Instead of typing out your answer, you could delete this and you just simply go to, format, bullets. You could do numbers or just circles. Here you can make your font bigger so it's easier to see, and you could say here, why am I going here? You could discuss some of the key things you're going to see if you don't want to write a paragraph. So in my case, it would have been, I want to go to the Denton Workhorse Farm, and this is for nature tourism. And I also want to do format bullets. Here I could also talk about the kinetic sculpture. Okay, now obviously this isn't as much detail as writing out more information, but for students who have trouble with writing, bullet points are another way that you can still communicate your ideas. And I'm okay with that as long as you're giving me what the question is asking for. Okay, so lots of options of how you communicate your ideas.